especially with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Color tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you, I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth, get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops, up all that. Yeah, yes, up off that. Hit the Tyson bell. It's hump day, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. King Raul, what's going on with you? Trevor P. What's going on? Yeah. Who else? Well, whoops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. We have a few things to talk about today. Oh, thank you so much for the super sticker, George. What's going on with you? Good morning, boy. And that's the black Doja. We have a few things to talk about today. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Showtime Sean Porter. Hit the Tyson bell. If they don't make a deal by the end of this week, which is hump day, then the WBO is going to start that purse bid. Let's go. $2 for being 2 minutes early. My man, thank you so much. Let's go. Let's get to Tyson bell. And look, nothing against Triller, but no, you know what? Look, as long as we get the fight, I don't care what platform is on. How about that? I want to see Porter versus Terrence Bud Crawford very badly. Okay. But hey, look, if it's the zone, that'd be nice. All right. If PBC and Top Rank can't get their acts together on this one, if it's the zone, that'd be nice. I got a subscription to this. There's a lot of people that feel that Terrence Bud Crawford or Showtime Sean Porter, that neither one are pay-per-view stars. Well, the zone, that'll be nice. Hit the Tyson bell. We'll talk about that. Also, Yordanis Ugas, he said that he's going to retire Manny Pacquiao. That's what you should say if you're Yordanis Ugas. We'll talk about that matchup. We'll also talk about Manny Pacquiao's Mount Rushmore. He has top 4 favorite fighters of all time. Very interesting to me. We'll go into details about that. Also, Usyk. Usyk saying he's going to beat the hell out of AJ. Hit the Tyson bell. All right. His trainer's saying the same thing. He said, hey, look, he's the same size as Ali. How is he not a heavyweight? Whoops. Good point. We'll talk about that. Let's see what you all got to say. Need that. Much love. Bro, your intro is amazing. Ha! Thank you so much. $69.99 ain't worth it, honestly. I think the fight is worth it. I think the names, I'm not sure how much, if it's pay-per-view, how many people will watch it, but the fight itself, but we'll talk about that. I think the fight itself may be more exciting than even Errol Spence versus Porter. If you want to talk about the fight, a lot of times, it's not worth it as far as the names, but the fight, if you're a boxing fan watching the fight, I think the fight may be as interesting as Errol Spence versus Porter, if not more. Let me see. Good morning, Biz. What's going on with you, James West? Is the purse bid happening right now? No, end of week. If it's not by end of week, same. Sup, Biz? What's going on with you? I think Ugas going to take Manny to the distance. Going to be a close fight. Could be. It could very well be. We'll talk about that. David Barrios didn't sell because it wasn't applying enough. Yeah, okay. Big facts. Third round TKO win by Pac-Man. I think, hey, look, I'm a bet on BUSR.com. Are you? Go to BUSR.com/ShowBizz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. I'm going to be betting on your Donis Ugas versus Manny Pacquiao. And maybe you guys, if you want to be included, maybe I do a live stream where you guys let me know what to bet on. I'm betting on a TKO. Okay. So go to busr.com/showbiz. Please bet on your favorite fights. I'm betting on a TKO with Manny Pacquiao. I'm thinking, should I just bet on the TKO or a certain round? Let's see if we can get to the bag together. Hit the Tyson bell. We'll do that in a live stream or two, maybe even tomorrow. We'll do something like that, and then I'm going to place the bet. Yeah, let's do something like that because I'm ready to win some money. All right. I want to say this real quick before I get into the show. You know what I hate? I'm going to tell you something that I see pretty often that I think is getting old. And I don't like it. I'm sick and tired of it. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of when people be like, I don't know, if they have like their own show, radio show, or if they cut in a video and they started off by saying, you know what it is. You know who it is. You already know. You know what it is. It's your boy. I hate that. Don't you hate that? You already know. You know what it is. You already know what it is. You know what it is. You know who it is. It's your boy. I hate that shit. No, I don't know what it is. I don't already know. You're giving me too much damn credit. I don't already know. If I already knew, I probably wouldn't be here. And matter of fact, that's a diss towards you. I shouldn't already know. You putting out content so boring that I already know. You already know. I already know. Click. I'm clicking that shit. Anywho, let's get to the content. Let's talk about Terrence Bud Crawford versus Showtime Sean Porter first. Yes, Biz, starting early. That's Daryl. What's going on with you, Daryl? It's your boy. You know what I mean? I just can't start like that. Big facts. It makes sense. Let's talk about Terrence Bud Crawford versus Showtime Sean Porter. Look, can you explain the purse bid? Yeah, it's what that is if so the WBO ordered Crawford versus Porter, or else Crawford's getting stripped. Okay, so they ordered the fight. So you know Terrence Crawford is with Top Rank. Porter is with the PBC. So they have to come up with a contract, a deal. Now with the WBO ordering it, they gave them a time to get it done. So if the deal doesn't get done between those two platforms, between those two companies, is it going to be on Showtime? Is it going to be on ESPN? Is it going to be on both? How much get this? How much get that? If they can't come to a deal, the WBO is like, the fight has to go on. So we're going to do a purse bid, meaning we're going to put the fight up, and whatever platform bid the most for the fight gets the fight. So it's just like Cambosos versus Teofimo Lopez. Top Rank, they couldn't get the fight done. The IBF ordered the fight to be done, mandated it. They couldn't get it done. Triller came in. There was a purse bid. Top Rank bid low. Matchroom bid on it, and Triller bid extremely high, and they got the fight. Okay, the fight hasn't happened yet, but they got the fight. So that's what's going on. DAZN, I think DAZN should go for it, but DAZN will be up for it. Triller, any platform. Top Rank, ESPN, the PBC, Fox, Showtime, they all can bid on it, bid low or whatever, place a bid on it. Whoever has the best bid, the highest bid, gets the fight on their platform. Let me see. Shout me out. You already know what it is. B Hicks, what's going on with you? So, damn, Biz, who you going at though? No, everyone says you know who it is. What are you? Everyone says that. I'm not going at anybody. Actually, I was reminded because I saw some rapper say it on Instagram. All right. I didn't even know who he was. He was like, you already know, it's your boy. I was just like, I have no idea. But people just begging for a beef. I have none. Hope this fight happens. Porter is going to give Bud hell. Never saw a boring Porter or Crawford fight. Can't wait. Let's go. Here's the thing. I still have Porter winning. Okay, but you can't say something like that because Porter lost and Terrence Crawford hasn't. All right, so it's kind of hard to imagine somebody losing who hasn't lost. All right, especially a pound for pound great fighter and an all-time great fighter. Terrence Crawford is going straight to the Hall of Fame. Okay, and Terrence Crawford is just so fantastic of a fighter. Here's my thing about that fight. Here's my thing. Hold on real quick. I know everyone says Spence and Bud are the number one welterweights, but what about Porter? He's the one fighting everyone. Bring your ass. Yeah. But Porter lost to Keith Thurman. He lost to Errol Spence, right? So he lost two guys, putting them over him. So Spence is, you know what I mean? But Porter has one of the best resumes in the world. And to me, he's a very great welterweight. And like I said, these guys aren't that much better than each other. When Keith one time beat Porter, it wasn't by much. If he didn't rock Porter those two times, right? Errol to True Spence, Porter was winning. Errol dropped him and then edged him out. You feel what I'm saying? So these guys aren't that much better than each other. Kell Brook beat Porter. Errol Spence TKO'd Kell Brook. Terrence Bud Crawford KO'd Kell Brook. You feel what I'm saying? So these guys aren't that much better than each other, right? Danny Garcia and Keith one time Thurman. That was a split decision. Manny Pacquiao split decision. Keith Thurman. Now Pacquiao's about to fight Ugas. Porter barely beat Ugas. These guys, and I think Ugas won. These guys aren't that much better than each other. So you make a point there. I totally agree. In my opinion, Porter has to outbox Crawford, and I don't see that happening. Why does he have to outbox him? Porter will have to knock Crawford out. What do you think? I don't think he has to outbox him. I don't think he has to knock him out. He can drop him multiple times. Mean Machine dropped Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford got hurt by Gamboa. Porter can just drop him a few times in a very close fight. If it's a very close fight and then Porter drops him, game over, right? The fight could be close, like Errol Spence versus Porter, and Porter didn't have to outbox Errol Spence, and it could be close like that, and he can drop Crawford instead of Spence dropping him, right? When Spence dropped Porter, Porter can drop Crawford. Look, let me tell you something about Porter versus Crawford, all right? Let me tell you this. Crawford, I see Crawford far differently than many people see Crawford. Hit the Tyson Bell. I don't know why. It's me and a few people in the war room. We stand alone here. We stand alone. I see Crawford. Hold on. Don't care about losses, just good fights. Absolutely. I'm not sure what point that's making, but yeah, me too. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe you're talking about when I said Porter has losses. So I'm talking about imagination. You can imagine Porter losing more than imagining Terrence Crawford losing because you never seen anybody beat him. So you're trying to, it's just like that scene on 300 when my man was looking at all the Persians in the water. All right. Like Manny Pacquiao is doing now. And the Arthenian was like, why are you smiling? He said, in all my battles, I never ran into a guy to beat me. You know what I mean? It'd please me if one of those people were up for the task, right? What I'm saying is Terrence Crawford hasn't found a guy to beat him. I'm talking about imagining. How can you imagine Floyd losing? You never seen him lose. It's hard to. It's hard for me to put money on Terrence, who has a luxurious career, many fights, and he never lost. I know he's going to lose. Well, how can you imagine that? That's very difficult. It's very difficult to do. It's not caring about losses. I think you're totally missing the point here. YouTube account. Thank you so much. So this is what I want to say. Oh, hold on real quick. Who was winning the fight between Spence and Brook before the eye gave out? Spence. Spence started taking the fight over. He started dogging him, and he made it because Brook was ahead, but he wasn't landsliding. He was barely ahead, and then Errol Spence started dogging him, right? And then he started jumping ahead, and then it was a wrap. So by the time he knocked him down, I had Spence maybe up, barely up, but the momentum was his. But listen, people don't see Terrence Crawford the way I do. All right. And many of you in the war room do. Crawford is a dog. See, he's as much of a dog as Spence and Porter. People see Crawford as this angles boxer who just real slick. Yeah, he got angles and he's slick, but he's a dog. That dude is a mean, vicious, violent dog. You want to know how I know? All his fights at welterweight, he KO'd everybody. He is a dog. If you look at him from Ngannou on, like, he started changing up. He's just a dog, bruh. Hit the Tyson Bale. That's why he gets cracked flush. If you look at him against Jose Benavidez, if you look at him against Mean Machine, he gets cracked flush. Flush. What's up, ShowBizz? The fat cat. Much love to you. That's facts. That dude is and that's why he knocks people out. He knocks people out because he's willing to invest himself into. In order to land a good punch, you got to make yourself available to receive one. So he's boom, like this guy. He switched when he's orthodox. He's a bit slicker. When he switched to southpaw, he turns that hat back like over the top. Y'all remember over the top? He turned that hat back, and it's a whole different thing. He goes in for the kill. So what I'm saying is, he ain't going to just turn his hat backwards and kill Porter. Porter is initiating. He's initiating it. We are initiated, aren't we, Bruce? League of Shadows. Right? So it's going to be a war. It's going to, if you look at any Evander Holyfield fight, he makes it a war if you want it or not. So the thing about Crawford is Crawford has an attitude. He has an anger about him, where when that war happens, they're going to be clashing, and it's going to be one hell of a fight. It's going to be like two pit bulls. It's going to be one hell of a fight, man. One hell of a fight. And if you don't think so, then you shouldn't watch the fight. Why watch a fight that's not going to be a hell of a fight? It's going to be one hell of a fight, bro. Crawford gets you hurt is bad news. Yeah. Bud will stop Porter. Either way, it's going to be a hell of a fight. Another thing, when the last time you seen Porter stopped? So like I said, back to the mat, it's kind of hard to imagine Porter getting stopped when you never seen it. Which contradicts my next point. I think Manny Pacquiao stops Ugas. And I never seen it. And Porter ain't stopping a damn thing at welterweight. So Manny Pacquiao ain't stopping a damn thing at welterweight. So emoji, bro. I don't know why I'm coming up with this. I'm gonna tell you how I came up with it. Hold on. Crawford stopping Porter is as big of a statement I can think of. Yeah. If he stops Porter, he's number one welterweight in the world, bro. I mean, well, you got the belts and stuff like that, so he wouldn't have all the belts. Well, damn it. Okay. My thing is this: if Manny stops Ugas, I got him over Terrence Crawford. Where y'all at? Boy. If Pacquiao stops Ugas, I'm ranking him over Terrence Crawford welterweight. Stop? Why stop? Why stop? Why stop? You tell me why stop. You tell me why stop. Tell me why. Tell me why. Is it so that I never can say goodbye? Figueroa versus Fulton is one hell of a fight, and I don't know who wins. I see Porter giving Crawford trouble in the early rounds, but Crawford will turn it up. Crawford and Ugas similar styles, and I felt Ugas beat Porter. Just my opinion. Good point, and that's what got me shaky. Good point. Got nothing to say to you. Just a fantastic point. Let me see. Ugas has no chin left. I just want to know, How am I capping? How am I capping? Porter, in my opinion, gets too sloppy. Crawford will get that up all night long. Crawford gets sloppy. Same reason Spence dropped him. He got sloppy. That's why Crawford will win. Okay? Good point. Good point. Let me tell you this. All good points. Crawford is too good for me to be like, he ain't gonna win. He ain't got a shot. He's too good. I would be sounding like a dumbass. And you guys don't come over here to listen to a dumbass. So look. ShowBizz couldn't predict a fart. No, I can't. I don't even look forward to that. Like, that's not something I'm into. You like predicting farts and sniffing them too. A fart's coming. That's you, nasty ass little boy. So here we go. Tell me one welterweight Terrence Bud Crawford beat that is better than Keith Thurman. Tell me one welterweight Terrence Crawford beat that is better than Keith one-time Thurman. Man, look at dude said Jeff Horn. Got him. Got him. Hold on. Tell me one welterweight Terrence Bud Crawford beat that's better than Yordanis Ugas. Tell me one. Kell Brook is better. The Kell Brook that Terrence Bud Crawford beat is a better welterweight than Yordanis Ugas. No one. So then you got to talk about belts. Terrence Crawford would be holding the WBO. Manny Pacquiao be earning the Super WBA belt. So they both will have belts. How is Manny Pacquiao not over Terrence Crawford if he beats Ugas? You tell me. You tell me. Mean Machine ain't ranked over Yordanis Ugas. I'll tell you that much. You tell me. Good point, Biz. Thank you. All right, so look. Let's go here. Yordanis Ugas, he stated that he's going to end Manny Pacquiao's career. I got one word to say about that. Y'all want to hear that one word? Yordanis Ugas said he's going to end Manny Pacquiao's career. I got one word to say about that in response to that. Good. Good. I don't want to see a fight where you're like, I'm not going to end Manny Pacquiao's career. I'm not going to knock his face off. I'm not going to prove that I am a top welterweight. I'm not going to be a true Super WBA champion. If you're going to sound like that, I don't want to see the damn fight. Yes, please. Good. I'm a bigger boxing fan than I am boxer fan. I'm a bigger boxing fan than I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan. Yordanis Ugas, please believe that you're going to end Manny Pacquiao's career so I can see you go ahead and try it. Yes. It takes two to make a great fight. Who was the last fighter Porter dropped? Who was the last fighter Porter dropped? Dropped? You got to go way back. Paulie Malignaggi. You got to go way back. Paulie Malignaggi or something. I'm just saying Mean Machine dropped Terrence Crawford and Gamboa rocked him. So Terrence Bud Crawford can't get rocked. Berto, did he drop Berto, dog? I don't know if he dropped him. I know he was playing football with him. Did he drop him? So here, let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you. I don't think, did he drop Broner? I don't even think he did, bro. I don't think, did he drop him? I know Broner dropped Porter. Yeah, I know Broner dropped his ass. See, that's the thing about Porter. You could drop him. You could drop. Oh, he did. Okay. You could drop him. you could drop Porter. Yeah, you can rock him and drop him. That's the thing about it. You can rock him and pop, lock, and drop him, bro. We love you, boy. Look, I want to say this. Ugas against Manny Pacquiao. Let's talk about this real quick. Everybody hit the like button too. We almost got 1,000 people here. So hit the like button. Let's get 1,000 people here. We're not even 30 minutes in. So we got a full half hour where we can have 1,000 people. So everybody make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Every morning, ShowBizz the Morning Podcast. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Uh-oh. We got a Cash App. Cash App in the house. Manny is technically the lineal champion. Yeah, I think so. Let's go here. Yordenis Ugas versus Manny Pacquiao. Hold on. I just don't think Yordenis Ugas has much of a chance. I think he has a chance. He's too good and too big to not have a chance. He's too close to his prime to not have a chance. He hits pretty hard too. He can swat a little bit, but I don't think he has much of a chance. And let me tell you why. Styles make fights, okay? Styles make fights. Ugas is pretty slow, but Styles make fights. He fights very patiently. Pac struggled with Horn. Bud destroyed Horn. Fact. So Horn is your thing? Horn is your thing to make him the number one. So how about this? Terrence Bud Crawford struggled with Gamboa. He got rocked by Gamboa. Gamboa never rocked Devin Haney. Devin Haney's greater than Terrence. Just stop. This man, Horn is his horn. That means Terrence Crawford should be rated higher than Manny Pacquiao as welterweight because of Horn. Manny Pacquiao beats Keith one-time Thurman, be the first one to do it, take his Super WBA title. No, Horn. Manny Pacquiao beats Broner. Horn. He's about to fight Ugas. Horn. Jeff Horn. Where's Jeff Horn now? That's your guy? Lord, God forbid, if you beat Jeff Horn, you're the number one welterweight in the world. Out here. I hit hard. So look. And Pacquiao got robbed. But look. Let's look at this matchup. Yordenis Ugas. He lost to Amir Iman, right? Emmanuel Robles. And he lost to Showtime Sean Porter. He lost to another guy a long time ago. But let's look at those three. Okay, his last three losses. Facts are in the bank. Let's look at those last three losses. I saw Ugas beat Porter. I think he beat Porter too. But let's look at those last three official losses. Okay. I don't put what I feel over what officially happened. I'm not like that. I'm too humble for that. So let's talk about that. He lost to Amir Iman, right? Amir Iman. Do you know how he beat him? That was a close fight, but do you know how he beat him? Watch that fight. Amir Iman beat him with a fast left jab. Pop, 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 pop. Right down the pipe. Ugas was beating Showtime Sean Porter, was getting the best of him because Showtime Sean Porter was throwing hooks a lot. Do you know when Showtime Sean Porter was beating him? Was getting the best of him? When he was shooting a jab. Bam. Boom. You know, Showtime Sean Porter almost dropped Yordenis Ugas. He almost dropped him. Do y'all know what punch he almost dropped him with? In the 11th round. Shawn Porter hit Ugas, and Ugas almost fell. He almost knocked him across the ring. He stumbled all the way across the ring. Do you remember the punch that Showtime Shawn Porter rocked Ugas with? Do you remember the punch? Somebody tell me the punch. A jab. We want everyone to have a guts to end Pacquiao career, so everyone enjoys watching boxing. The ring is not a track and field. Hit the Tyson bell. 100%. Good comment. It was the left jab. It was the left jab. Let me run this by you. So straight jabs, straight punches gets him. Let me run this by you. Emmanuel Robles. Emmanuel Robles. Who? Who is he? Emmanuel Robles beat Yordenis Ugas. You want to know what's significant about that? You want to know what's significant about that? You guys let me know. It was a jab. It was a left jab he almost knocked him down with. Let me show you how to bet on busr.com/showbiz. Please bet on your favorite fights. Y'all know Emmanuel Robles, why that's significant, a significant victory over Yordenis Ugas. That was a long time ago. No, that's not what makes it significant. No answer? Emmanuel Robles is a southpaw. Oh! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So Ugas lost to Porter, who rocked him in the 11th with a left jab, and was only having success when he was throwing straight punches. When he was throwing hooks, Ugas was getting the best of him. Okay. Amir Iman, who beat Yordenis Ugas? How? With the left jab. Straight punches. But with the left jab, he controlled Ugas. Okay. Emmanuel Robles beat Ugas. Who? How did he do it? He was southpaw. Bam. Hold on. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me that Yordenis Ugas has a kryptonite, which are straight punches with the left hand? The left jab, is it just a jab? No. Southpaw, the straight left was getting him too. Wait a minute. So why is that significant, this fight? Manny Pacquiao is a southpaw, punch pretty hard, very fast, and most of his punches are straight punches. This is a bad matchup for Yordenis Ugas, and that's the Black Two Sugars. People keep saying Porter lost to Ugas, but I believe Shawn might have underestimated Ugas and was style experimenting with a few things. Oh, he definitely was. I remember he was making that change, right, into kind of boxing more. That Danny Garcia Ugas around there. He got it together around Errol Spence. Ugas robbed versus Porter, Bud, TKO, Porter, and 10. Okay. No? Perfect style for Manny. How much you bet for Ugas, Biz? I'm not betting for Ugas. I'm betting for Manny to beat Ugas. No? Biz, what's stopping Mean Machine from being a contender? He was a contender. He was a contender. And every time he contended, that's how he fought Terrence Crawford. The dude got power and heart, but he's like the welterweight Chisora. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, he's a contender. And then he'll lose, right? And then he got to build the stuff back up. And then he contends for a title. Then, you know what I mean? That's the thing with Mean Machine. He's definitely a contender. Biz, imagine image is out of focus. Biz, the image. Is it? Oh, sometimes. What's going on, Buxton? So what do you guys think about that? Pac-Man's getting slumped. Okay. But what do you guys think about my breakdown? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? It's good enough to depend on on top of Manny Pacquiao being one of the greatest fighters of all time when thinking about the outcome of this fight. No. Tank versus Thurman. Brother, everybody hit the like button. There's 900 people in here. I'm still feeling a little funny about that one. Okay, I just don't see that fight happening. Sounds like Ugas is in trouble. Sounds like it to me. Now, let's move on to this. I want to talk about this. Great breakdown. Thank you so much. Makes sense. I want Pacquiao to win, but I think it's a tough fight for Manny. Anything from here on out, Brent, it's a tough fight for Manny. Manny is 42 damn years old and an undersized welterweight. Anything from here on is a struggle. Ugas, Mikey Garcia, I don't give a damn who it is, bro. Serious, if you want to keep it real, because all he's going to do is fight real guys. He's not going to fight Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and fight I don't know, Conor McGregor and stuff like that. He's going to fight real guys. We see that now. And any guy that's a real guy is going to be a top guy. All right. And there's going to be a struggle from here on out, Brent. Every fight is a struggle that I can see him losing. Every fight from here on out is a struggle that I can see him losing. If you want to keep it a buck. All right. But I think, there are people who are questioning if Manny Pacquiao can find motivation for this fight. Are you kidding me? They stripped him of the Super WBA title. Oh, he's getting that back. So that's more motivation than anything. Oh, he's getting that back. You got my title? And then you say you're going to end my career? Oh, hell no. I'm Wham Bam Paxton Damn Man. Yeah, I put damn in there too. I am Wham Bam Paxton Damn. ShowBizz a better way to boxing television. Now, look, I want to say this too. And I'm going to look at this fight as a celebration of Manny Pacquiao's career. If he loses this fight, it's all good. A tear will fall. Facts. I have a lump in my throat. Plus, I have a hole in my pocket because I'm betting on Manny Pacquiao to win for sure. I'm just going to ask you guys to participate to let me know how to bet on him. But I'm betting on him. Everybody hit the like button, please. So a tear will fall and a hole will be in my pocket if he lose. But still good because we know the truth. Yordenis Ugas is better than him. So Errol Spence versus Yordenis Ugas. The best should fight the best. Yordenis Ugas is better than him now. So I would be on that. He beat him. Fine. Hit the Tyson bell. Biz, did you hear of 15 fighters declining a fight with Boots, Ennis, all within top 10 rankings and sanctioning bodies? 15 fighters in top 10 rankings. So you mean across different divisions? I could believe that. People don't feel like taking L's and all that stuff anymore. Nobody feel like taking betting on themselves and stuff like. Well, promoters don't. New member, baby. So I could believe that. Let's go here though. Manny Pacquiao had his Mount Rushmore of all-time favorite fighters. Let's break it down. Let me show you who they were. Hold on real quick. Let me share. If you've probably seen it already, but let's have some fun. All right, can you guys see? Hopefully I don't get a copyright. Can you guys see in here? All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao, and this is my Mount Rushmore of boxing.
There you go.
Like your top 4 favorite fighters of all time, and why?
Top 4, the retired or active?
It could be active or retired.
Oh, giving me a hard time. Roy Jones Jr., Julio Cesar Chavez, Muhammad Ali. I will not include my Sugar Ray Leonard.
Woo, that hairline. Now look, y'all see his Mount Rushmore? Y'all see his Mount Rushmore? Huh? Y'all see his damn Mount Rushmore? Y'all see it? Huh? His top 4 favorite fighters. Y'all see it? let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Everybody hit the like button. that hairline is chewed the hell up. But I can't talk because I'm getting thin right here. I'm thinning right there. I got a little hair treatment that I'm rubbing right. I can't say shit. I'm praying that I don't pull back like that. That can easily happen. Okay. I'm just pulling back and then island off. You think I got a point in my hair now? Let this point island off. I look like a unicorn. Hit the Tyson bell. I look like a damn unicorn. Okay. So look, you see that 4? Let me tell you why that 4 is significant. All right. Let me tell you. Where's Floyd? Oh, you're funny. Let me tell you why that 4 is significant. If there was a 4, I can't argue with that lineup. If there was a 4 for Manny Pacquiao, that would be the 4. Of course, that's the 4. Of course. Of course, that's the 4. The best widow's peak in the game. Black 2 sugars. That's a weird thing to be the best of. Of course, the best widow's peak. Of course, that's the 4. Let me run it by you. Roy Jones Jr. Look at Manny Pacquiao. Is he an unorthodox, bizarre type of fighter with weird timing, unlike anybody you really ever seen? A great athlete, throwing punches from a distance, jump in when you don't see it happening? Huh? If him loving Roy Jones Jr. is no shock to me, look at how Manny fight. Look at how he fights. How about this? Julio Cesar Chavez, Sr. Yes, speed. Julio Cesar Chavez, Sr. He ain't rugged. Wait a minute. Manny Pacquiao don't say, come on, when he get hit with a good shot and start trading with you, power in both hands. You don't see that? When Manny Pacquiao get hit with a good shot, he says, come on, and then he start trading with both hands. You don't see Julio Cesar Chavez in there? You don't see it? You don't see no Julio. His inside fighting. Getting low. Bam, bam. You don't see it. Muhammad Ali, who is a bigger humanitarian and a bigger impact to his people than Manny Pacquiao. Just like Muhammad Ali. Huh? I'm talking about outside the ring. Yep, and he'll damn sure do an Ali shuffle. He did it against Keith one time. Didn't he? And how about Sugar Ray Leonard, who had faster hands, throwing combinations faster than Manny Pac-Man damn Pacquiao? Wham, bam, packs today. Huh? And when he's no Chavez, he's no Ali either, he's no Roy Jones either. I'm talking about how you can grab all that Mount Rushmore, put them together, and kind of see how why those four influenced him. I'm talking about being influenced. I ain't say that Chavez, God made Chavez and then made this duplicate. Facts are in the bank. Y'all so busy trying to take up for the greats. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about why the greats are great is because they have impact and influence. And when you look at Manny Pacquiao saying that those are his 4 favorite, you can tell he's been influenced by each one of them. When y'all ask me who will win, Duran or Manny Pacquiao, what do I say? I say Pacquiao was pretty much Sugar Ray Leonard when he fought Duran the first time. Fast hands, willing to fight and trade. I say that. I've been saying that for 3 damn years. By the book. I've been saying that for 3 damn years. When I saw that 4, I screamed. Wife ran downstairs. What's going on? I'm like, you should see it's Mount Rushmore. She said, don't scream like that. You scared me to death. I thought you tore your knee again. Somebody broke into the house or something. Don't scream like that. You lost your damn mind. I saw that Mount Rushmore and went, ah! My wife went, what the hell's going on? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Let me stop the share. Yes, Lord. Tyson in 5th place, Biz. I think Oscar De La Hoya. If you look at Manny Pacquiao, the way he fights like a young, prime Oscar De La Hoya. He got that same kind of style. Look at Oscar De La Hoya, the young one, the golden boy. Okay, look at how he fights, and then look at Manny Pacquiao. It's very similar, very similar, very similar. She was about to get the strap. Yeah, she was about to get the full. This girl got a full Magnum. She got the best gun in the house. I'll be like, damn. I'll be looking at my gun. I got this shotgun pistol. I'll be looking at my shotgun. We go to the gun range. She be looking at my gun like, that's not a knife. Be up in heat like, that's not a knife. Bam! I'll be like, God, bam! Hey, remember RoboCop? The first RoboCop, when everybody was at the gun range, and then you heard, and then they all went down and they saw RoboCop, and they went, that's my woman. Boom! Boom! Little lady, 5'2". Must be like taking off the headphones, like, what the hell? Boom! Anyway, let's move on. We got about 10 minutes. Let's move on. I'll buy that for $1. Let's talk about this. Let the light in. Oh, yeah, let's let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your nephew, tell your niece, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your cousin, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your play cousin, tell your best friend, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, tell them. If they're away from you, you text them. They're not going to get here anymore. You look at the sky and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. So look, wait. How can I order the Pacquiao versus Ugas fight? You know, it's on YouTube too. They're starting to put it on YouTube. Go to Premier Boxing Championship. They're putting it on YouTube, man. And on the real Premier Boxing Championship, if you're watching right now, how many of you guys would love to have ShowBizz the Adult as guest commentary just for the YouTube portion of the fight? When they start showing the fight on YouTube, they're starting to show fights on YouTube. How many of you guys will vote to have ShowBizz the Adult call the fights officially? Hit the Tyson bell. We can start getting a request in here. Will Ugas fight enhance Pac's legacy, Biz? To me, yeah, because he'll beat his own record, being the oldest welterweight to ever become champion at 42 now. So he pushed the goalpost further. Yeah. That would be dope. 100%. Me, that'd be dope, wouldn't it? Let's go. You and Black Sun, that'd be crazy. Do it, Biz. So let's end it talking about Anthony AJ Joshua, which is extremely significant. The fact that we're not talking about AJ versus Usyk enough is beyond me. There was once upon a time, Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk was like one of the biggest heavyweight fights you can think about. And that was before Usyk became heavyweight champ. Became a heavyweight contender. Usyk was undisputed cruiserweight, and we were immediately talking about Usyk versus AJ. This fight is actually made, and it's happening in September, and nobody's bringing it up, including myself. How did that happen? ShowBizz, the next boxing voice in YouTube TV, my man. How did that happen, bro? Usyk just too small, I believe. Yeah, did you hear? Did you let me read if I may. You know what I'm saying? My education where I'm from, boy, I had that education, boy, that no one's jealous of. Okay. Let me see. If I may. let me read. I'm ready. Okay. So here's what his trainer says. Wait, the rematch was something that there's a rematch clause. There's a rematch clause for Alexander Usyk versus Anthony AJ Joshua. There's a rematch clause. So he says the rematch is something that is not obligatory in the mandatory fight, but bars. But we accepted the very fair conditions to agree to it. Alexander is very confident in his victory over AJ and how he will beat him. So therefore, he easily agreed for the second bout because his mindset will be even more favorable after he wins the first. You know, Usyk has no problem fighting in the UK. We know that too. The European Championship in amateurs. What else he do in the UK? Didn't he beat Tony Bellew in the UK? Or am I tripping? Anywho, I digress. There were no other options for Usyk after he became the undisputed champion and defended against Tony Bellew. There was nothing else to prove at cruiserweight, and staying there would for sure be a stagnation. Got that word, or even a step back. All right, here we go. I don't even have the thing that I'm trying to say. I don't have the thing this is what I'm trying to say. I read all that. This is what I'm trying to get to. Victor has defeated you. Oh, yes. I wonder. Why would you shoot him out? You all throw him from Hurricane Carter or Marvelous Marvin. Marvelous Hagler at 160. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Better boxer, but Hurricane is one hell of a fighter. I like to see Hurricane against a few guys. But I like to see Hurricane against Jamel Charlo. Or even Jamal. Nobody like Triple G though. Triple G cream. I love to see Hurricane against him, but the way he fights, the Triple G. So here we go. What he was saying was this: people are saying that Usyk is too small, and he said Usyk is the same size as Muhammad Ali. Usyk got the skills, but needs to be more aggressive. Oh yes. Okay. 100,000 build it and they will offer you on the way to your way. I know. Hit the Tyson bell. I'm almost there. Thank everybody for supporting this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and go to busr.com/showbiz. Place bell your favorite fights. Brent is making a fan. I know that 100,000 is really around the corner. Probably next month is a wrap. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I remember when I first started. We'll talk about all this later. So, Brent is making a point. You know, when Ali got you hurt, I don't give a damn how small, big, whatever Ali was. When he got you hurt, wasn't he beautiful? You know that mouth. Just tap. Man, when Ali had you, it was all he waved your ass off. Tap. So Usyk, he had Chisora bone tired. He could have finished Chisora off. Pause. He really could have, though. He had Chisora bone tired. He let him off the hook because he was afraid to get hit. Flush. He felt a little bit from Chisora. He let him off the hook. He wasn't aggressive enough. You can't afford to not be aggressive against AJ. You can't afford it. AJ is too big and boxed too well now. Now, he's going to be jabbing him with that size from a distance. David Hay said that. You hear what David Hay had to say about it? He said AJ is going to outbox him. He said AJ's his size, his physical attributes on top of his style, he's going to outbox him. Usyk going to be on the outside, and AJ's going to keep him there. And then once he feel that 1-2, let me hit you, Brent. Let me hit you with this, Brent. I need to really talk about this, and this is killing me. Okay, why no one talks about AJ's devastating power. Why no one brings up that AJ has devastating power? They talk about his chin. He has no heart or whatever. All those. No, okay, he's boxing better now. No, people don't even bring up him boxing better. He's a robot with no stamina. They talk about all those little things. That's not even him anymore. He changed that, but nobody brings up his power. It's not even like he has pop. He got devastating power. Let me tell you something. Hold on, let me get to it. Oh man, a whole bunch of super chats too. Gotta be tough for Usyk. Look, AJ got 24 wins, 22 KOs. AJ has 24 wins, 22 KOs. Out of all the fighters, he didn't KO 2 of them. Deontay Wilder didn't KO Berman Stavern 1 fight. He didn't KO Tyson and Gypsy King Fury in that draw. So just like AJ, here's another thing. AJ KO'd better people. AJ got the best resume in the heavyweight division. And he has 24 wins, 22 KOs. AJ's jab gonna feel like a straight left to Usyk. Yep. ShowBizz, a new level of boxing entertainment. I don't understand. Heavyweights are bigger today than older boxers. That go without saying. We know that. Realistically, AJ's a more proven puncher than Wilder. He's a more proven puncher than Wilder. Not to get sidetracked, but did you see Igas and Virgil hits harder and is faster than? Mean Machine said that he hits harder, but he's faster. Bullshit. Dog. I'm sorry, Mom, but I call BS on that one. But he was in there. But that's tough for me. I might destroy his age. Yeah, that goes without saying. Oh, you talking about size, right? I'm betting on Usyk. BUSR.com/ShowBizz. Place bet on your favorite fights. BK, you're betting on Usyk to win. Go for it, brother. You ain't just saying you betting on it, so go for it, brother. Go for it. Yeah, he said that. You think Ugas can shock the world? Yeah, it's too good to not be able to shock the world. Yeah. That Spence impression is too funny. Yep. Love you, Biz. You the man. JD. I'm just saying. I think that's super bizarre. It's super bizarre. You're talking about a guy who has practically knocked out everybody he fought, and his resume is far better than everybody else's. When my man say he's a more proven puncher than Deontay Wilder, certainly he is. Wilder is a one-punch knockout artist, but who's a better puncher? AJ. Hey, Tyson hit me to that. Not only Tyson, Lennox Lewis was the first one to say it to me. Lennox Lewis said it in my damn face. He hit me on my chest with that big ass finger. Finger as big as a dildo. I felt a certain way, dog. I felt a certain way when that big finger was like, boom. Hey, brother. I was washing. I went to the showers, had the soap, scrubbing. I felt like it took advantage of me, dog. feel like he took advantage of me, dog. So I'm sorry. So no, that big finger. Yeah, it's going off the rails. I gotta go. That big finger, he hit me on my chest. He said, "ShowBizz." Boom. He said, "Who hits hard?" Deontay Wilder or AJ. And I said, because he asked me the question, I thought it was a trick question. So I said, Wilder, right? Let me finish the story. I gotta go. And he said, you know what? I gotta go, dog. All right. ShowBizz. I can't even. I gotta go, dog. I'm out. I'll finish that story tomorrow.